Morning children. So we have completed the previous lesson in the previous class with all the activities, skills and everything. So today we are going to start a new lesson. Okay, so this is a story about two animals, right? So these kinds of stories are we can find these kinds of stories in Panchatantra stories and all. And these kinds of stories are very famous. Okay, this is a very interesting story. A crane and a fox. You know what a crane is? Yeah, when we go through the fields and all, we can find some white colored birds flying there. Na? Yeah, they have long legs, long neck and a long beak. We know that they will stand on a single leg because they have to stand like that for a long time to catch fish. Okay, so they will stand on one leg. When there's a leg on which they are standing gets painful, they will change the leg. Okay, and they stand, they have very long beak with which they can catch fish. Okay, so that is what we call a crane, a bird. It's a bird. And the second is a fox. We know fox, jackal. Yeah, they are kind of animals which we find in the forest. So in this story, we have a fox. You know, fox, jackal, these fox especially, they are famous for their cleverness. They are very clever. Okay, the animals like a fox are very clever. And in this story also, we have a fox. Okay, we have a fox, and this fox also is very clever, but he uses that cleverness to cheat others. He is very clever and he used his cleverness to cheat others. So he is known as a cheaty. So what is the name of the fox? Cheaty. What is the name of the fox? Cheaty. Okay. And we said, no, there is a crane also. There is a crane also. That is a very good crane, and its name is Pinky. What is the name of the crane? Pinky. So, as usual, one day, Cheaty was walking along the forest. Okay, so every day he cheats some animals. He cheats other animals for something. Sometimes they cheat animals to kill them and eat. Sometimes for fun. So one day Cheaty was walking through the forest, and he was very proud of his cleverness. He had a feeling that I am the cleverest animal in this forest. No other animal in this forest is as clever as I am. Okay, so I am so clever and I can easily cheat other animals also. I can cheat other animals also. So, what shall I do now? Which animal can I cheat now? So, he was thinking like that, and suddenly he got an idea. I think I can fool Pinky. Whom can I fool now? I can fool Pinky, the stork or the crane. Okay, stork is another name for a crane. What shall I do now? Okay, I need to cheat Pinky. So what shall I do now? We will have some fun. I'm not going to kill her. We will have some fun. So what shall I do? Think idea. I will invite Pinky for a dinner. What will I do? I will invite Pinky for a dinner and I will cheat her. Okay, I will invite Pinky for a dinner to my home today and I will cheat her, and we will have some fun. We will have some fun. So, Cheaty went to Pinky and called Pinky. So, I had been thinking to invite you for a dinner. So, why don't you come to my home today for a dinner? I have made tasty corn soup. So what has he made? He has made corn soup. I have made very good tasty corn soup. Come. We will have a dinner there. Pinky thought, Cheety is calling. Okay. Somehow he is inviting me for dinner. Okay, we will go. What we'll do? We will go. Fine. So, Cheety went home, made very good corn soup and waited for Pinky. Pinky came. Because someone has invited you and it's not good to not to go. Isn't it? Yeah, if somebody invites you for a dinner, lunch or so, it's not bad. No, it's not good. It's very bad to accept it and not to go. If you're not interested, say no. Okay, sometimes our friends may call us for their birthday parties and all. We will say, okay, but I will come. But we won't go. That is not a good habit. That is not good. If we are not interested to go, we should tell them, no, I won't come because I have got something or this or that or whatever that is. We have to tell them the reason. This is the reason I will not come. Okay, and it's not good to say yes and not to go. So, Pinky went. When Pinky went there, Cheety came out of the house, invited her, please take your seat and all. And they talked for some time and said, okay, then I will serve the dinner. So what has Cheety made? Corn soup. And he took 2 plates. 2 round plates. The plates are there, no, in which we eat or breakfast or lunch and all. Such kind of round big plates, and poured corn soup in both the plates and kept it there. Okay, Cheety got a plate, Pinky got a plate. And, have you seen how dogs drink water? Yeah, they will keep the mouth near that and, isn't it? Yeah, just like licking that, they can drink it. Cheety did the same. But Pinky could not. She has long beaks, no? Long beaks. They can simply put the beak on the plate. It cannot eat it. So that is the problem. When Cheety thought how I can cheat Pinky, he got this idea. Pinky has got long beaks and she cannot eat from a plate. It should be in a bowl or a jar or something like that, or even a bottle. If it is in a bottle, what happens? Yeah, Pinky can put her beaks into that and drink it, just like what we put straws and drink in the drinks, na? In the same way. So, Cheety was sure that Pinky cannot eat from the plate. Okay, so Pinky was, what should I do now? What should I do? I cannot eat it from the plate. So, the soup looks good, Pinky said. It smells good, but I cannot taste it because I have long beaks and you put the soups on the plate. Then, okay, no problem. I'll go now. Thank you, Cheety. Thank you for inviting me for the dinner and allowing me not to drink anything from that. Pinky couldn't eat anything from the plate, isn't it? Yeah, so Pinky could do nothing, but she simply thanked Cheety and flew away. Okay, so the fox, Cheety, he was laughing like anything because he had cheated Pinky, the stork, the crane. Okay, but as Pinky was going, she understood. Cheety was cheating me. Okay, Cheety thought that he is very clever and he was cheating me. So, I should teach him a lesson. What should I do? I should teach him a lesson. So, Pinky started thinking, what should I do? What should I do? I need to teach Cheety a lesson. It's not good to cheat people like that. And Chitty has a feeling, no, I am the cleverest animal in this forest. So something has to be done. Pinky started thinking, and Pinky got an idea. Next day, as Chitty was walking through the forest, Pinky came there and said, "Hi Chitty, how are you?" Chitty was laughing inside. "You foolish animal, how I made fun of you yesterday night. Have you forgotten that?" Those kinds of feelings was there inside the mind of a Chitty. But covering all those things, Chitty said, "I am good, I am fine." Then Pinky said, "Okay, I would like to invite you for a dinner next week. Okay, I would like to invite you for a dinner next week. So we will fix it on, like, say for example, Monday. Monday night, you come to my home, I will give you a dinner." Okay, Chitty was laughing. This is really a foolish animal. Who? Pinky. Yeah, yesterday I cheated you. I had a lot of fun. I ate both the plates of soups. You had nothing to eat, and today you are coming and inviting me for a dinner next week. Okay, so what can a bird do? I am the cleverest animal here. I am the cleverest animal. What this animal can do? Nothing. So Pinky said, "Okay, no problem. You come to my home next week. We will have dinner." Chitty said, "Yes." So the day came, the day on which Pinky offered Chitty the dinner. Day came, evening, Chitty came to the house of Pinky, and Pinky said, "Dear Chitty, please take your seat. I have made a very good kheer." Kheer means what? Kheer. In simple terms, we can say it's payasam. You know payasam? Yeah, with milk, sugar, semia or rice. Yeah. So what Pinky made for dinner was kheer. Okay, and it's quite yummy. It's very tasty. Okay, and what did Pinky do? Pinky took 2 jars, a jar like this. Okay, Pinky took 2 jars, poured this kheer inside it, and gave one to Chitty and kept one in front of it. Okay, and said, "This kheer is very yummy. This kheer is very yummy, very tasty. Please have your kheer. My dear Chitty, have your kheer." And saying that, what did Pinky do? Pinky put her long beaks inside this and started eating it. Okay, and now Chitty was in a trouble. Smell was coming up. Amazing. Wonderful. And this also will definitely taste very good. Pinky, she was eating. Chitty looking. Why? It cannot put its mouth inside it. It can eat only from this flat plates, no? Chitty cannot put its mouth inside this jar and eat it. So Chitty simply sat there looking at Pinky eating the kheer. Okay. At last, Pinky asked, "What happened? What happened, Chitty? Why are you not eating?" Kheer is very tasty. It looks amazing. It looks very good. But how can I eat it? I cannot put my mouth into this, no? I cannot put my mouth into this, and if I cannot put my mouth into this, how can I eat it? Okay, Pinky. My mouth is broad. I cannot put my mouth into that and eat it. So, okay. Thank you for the kheer and goodbye. Okay, so when Chitty made this soup and kept it on a plate, Pinky couldn't eat it, and Pinky put this kheer in the jars and gave it to Chitty. Chitty couldn't eat it. Chitty left the place. Chitty went to his home. As he was going home, he felt it was very bad that I did with the Pinky the other day. I made fun of her. I ate both the plates of soup, and now Pinky gave me the same. I had a feeling that I am the cleverest one in this forest. But now I am sure Pinky is cleverer than me. I should not have played these kinds of jokes with her. So, yeah, there are other animals also who are clever, who can be even cleverer than me. It's my false feeling. I was just thinking that I am the cleverest animal in this forest, and that is not true. There are animals who are cleverer than me. Okay, so Pinky taught Chitty a great lesson. And what is that? To be clever is a great thing. We also do these kinds of, we call it usually pranks. Isn't it? Yeah. But we can play pranks, but it should be just for fun. The person on the other side also should enjoy the prank. That's it. Okay. But it should not be for hurting others. Okay, being clever is a great thing, but we have to be careful on one particular point, that cleverness should be used for something good and not to cheat others, not to make fun of others. Okay, so this is the story. This is a story, a crane and a fox. A fox who lived in a forest had a great feeling that I am the cleverest animal here, and he used to cheat other animals to make fun of them. One day, this fox thought that he could cheat a crane called Pinky. So he went to the crane and called this crane for a dinner. When the crane came there, the fox Chitty made a corn soup and kept it on 2 plates. Okay, the fox was able to lick and drink it, but the crane, they have long beaks and they could not eat from a flat plate. So, crane, Pinky, felt hurt. She felt hurt as she couldn't eat it, so she said goodbye and went back. Few days later, Pinky called Chitty for a dinner. Chitty came to Pinky. Pinky made kheer or payasam, and she kept them in jars. Okay, so the jars have a small mouth opening and a big bottom, bellies, isn't it? Yeah. So Pinky was able to eat the kheer from the jar because she has a long beak, but Chitty, the fox, couldn't eat it because the mouth was very small. As far as jars are concerned, they have very small mouth, and the fox have very big mouth, broad mouth, and they could not put that in that. Okay, so Chitty the fox understood that it's not good to cheat others even though they are very clever. Right? So this is a story. So you can read this story in the PDF, which is also there along with this particular lesson, and we will go on to the next part, the question answers and other true or false kinds of questions that are there in this lesson. Alright?